for Lugo against Zaragoza. Home side Lugo firmly looking over their shoulders as they are 3 points and 1 place above the relegation spots. 5 weeks ago they were sat comfortably in 13th and looking upwards, but 1 win in their last 7 means their focus is firmly on those teams around and below them. Zaragoza have never won here in this particular part of Galicia. They're in decent form and come off the back of a creditable 1-1 draw away in Las Palmas last week. We'll run through the teams for you now. Lugo, they make 3 changes and possibly a formation change back to 4-4-2 as well. Jose Carlos Ramirez is in for Josete Malagon. Number 7 and top scorer Christian Herrera is in for Sergio Gil. And at right back, Gerard Valentin comes in for Muñiz, as we think this will be a formation change following their 3-0 defeat in snowy Numancia last time out. Main man in charge today, Pulido Santana, has officiated 1 game for each of these sides so far this season. Both ended in an away defeat. For Zaragoza, just 1 change as Benito comes in at right back. Javi Ros is not included in the travelling squad as expected. So as we see, Lugo with their 1 win in 7, a run of 4 consecutive draws, and last week's painful 3-0 defeat against Numancia has seen them drop to 18th in the table, and just 1 place and 3 points above Extremadura, who picked up a point against Majada Honda earlier in the day. We'll have a moment's silence before the game begins. As we prepare to get underway, results elsewhere possibly not going in favour of these 2 teams. Majada Honda now in 17th and Extremadura in 19th drew earlier today. Gymnastic were ordered, given a 1-0 win as Reus are no longer participating in the league below them. Tenerife and Cordoba play at the same time. As Tenerife get us underway, and their full white kit kicking from right to left in this first half. Lugo home side in their traditional red and white shirts, blue shorts, red socks, kicking from left to right in this first half. And they have an early touch of the ball right back, very calm and collected there from Campo Baral. We'll see exactly what lineup Lugo take in this first half. They played a defensive 3 last time. Carlos Pita in between centre-backs Josete Malagon and Miguel Veira. I got it down as a 4-4-2 this time. As last week was a real chance for them to pull away from the relegation zones, playing against the team just above them in the table, but collapsed to a 3-0 defeat. Zaragoza have just recently started picking up a few points. They've seen them climb from 20th in the table up to their current spot of 15th. The chairman mentioned the possibility of a playoff place a few weeks ago, however unlikely that may be for them, still quite a way away. They have some early possession here. Right back Benito, fouled. So one thing Zaragoza haven't been missing in the last few weeks is possession. They hit 60% last week and the week before. Problem is obviously turning that into chances and goals, but they've got an early breakthrough with Carlos Nieto down the left-hand side. Chance to cross into the penalty area, clamped to the back post. It's picked up by Juan Carlos in the goals. Decent defending there at the back post by left back. That was Campo Badal. Did well to cut that out and not turn that into his own goal. But early breakthrough for Zaragoza. I look to break again, but that's easily cleared up by Jose Carlos in defence. Here is Jose Carlos Ramirez again, in for Josete Malagon this week. With Miguel Reira. Right off and pinged over the top for Tony Martinez. Relative new boys, his second game for Lugo. I see that chance again. It's a decent ball into a dangerous area. Well defended at the back post to not let that ball fall to Alberto Soro. Also not to turn it into his own goal. That'll be a promising start for Zaragoza. Now here is Carlos Nieto again. Zaragoza are going to dominate the ball in the opening 3.5 minutes of this game. The probe down the right-hand side this time with Alberto Soro as he crosses into the boxes, not fully cleared. It might fall at the back foot and then dropped into the penalty area. Chance for a shot is blocked again by Vieira. Carlos Pita calmly heading back to his goalkeeper. Here's James Igbekeme there with the chance to shoot. And a couple of early openings for Zaragoza. So the rearranged defensive line of Lugo, not holding, well, just about holding out so far, but conceding a couple of chances, a couple of hard chances as Alberto Montegueiro looks on. And Victor Fernandez, Zaragoza coach, after a pretty dreadful run. Referee trying to play an advantage there, eventually giving a free kick. Just seen this side start to turn a corner and start to pick up some points in the last few weeks. So I thought I mentioned the draw last week away in Las Palmas, and before that was a win against Oviedo, a draw against Majadahonda. A 2-0 defeat to Malaga. Not many teams will be picking up many points off Malaga this season. They currently sit third. That came off the back of 2 previous wins, and confidence looking to be high from the start of this game. The offside given against Tony Martinez. Not quite as alert as he would have liked to have been early in the game. 5 minutes played. Here come Zaragoza again, still plenty of the ball, but they lost this time. Jose Carlos Lazo tries to burst free down left-hand side, but that avenue is shut, but they'll come down left with Igbekeme. And I played him behind just a little bit too much on that one. Alvaro couldn't quite get to there. Liga can take some possession in defence, but they'll look long and quickly for their front two. They've won the second ball and last ball, but can't quite find his man this time. A little bit of confusion in defence for Zaragoza. In the end, Christian Alvarez has to send long into the night sky. It's a windy night here. 24-25 km/h wind. You might have seen a bit of a breeze in the players' shirts as they saw them come out before the game, but They were giving the ball away at the back, and that's a foul. It's an early chance for Zaragoza to see if they've got a set piece prepared. Also, Carlos Ramirez with the foul. We see the rain coming down as well. Diagonally across the top of the screen. Rain not unusual in this part of the world in Galicia. Also saw they sprayed the pitch with water before the game as well, so we can have a very slick surface this evening. As now Agueras prepares to take this free kick into the penalty area. He'll have another go with his right foot. That one's blocked as well. And Lugo can thump the ball away. They'll come straight back at them. Tenerife, Zaragoza starting strongly here. Arsenal with Verdasca and Guitian. Back to Verdasca. Now to Carlos Nieto. Over to Agueras. Álvaro Vázquez is pulled wide, but we'll go back to Zapater. Bit of a mainstay in the squad, Zapater now. Palmer with a chance to turn, but now Alberto Soro, chance to cross on the right hand side. It's into the back post, and there's Álvaro Vázquez again. Decent chance. Benito coming up from right back. Tremendous ball into the box, into a dangerous area. He's completely unmarked and just got that all wrong. On his left foot. Well, off his left shin, over the bar. Best chance of the game so far by quite a distance after 8 minutes. Zaragoza's third opening of the game that they've created in that time. And clearest by far. You have to wonder if Álvaro Vázquez will have a much better chance to score this evening than that. But here come Lugo on the counter-attack. That's just a bit too much on that ball. Through to Lazo. Will be a goal kick. Watch the cross again. So he just gets that wrong, Álvaro Vázquez. He'll look around, but that was pretty much put on the plate for him. Goalkeeper Juan Carlos was nowhere near that one. And he had no chance, and it was pretty much a tapping at the back post. Campo Badal now. As Lugo tries to play the way out from the back, but they go along. No, they've got two strikers up there this afternoon. We'll look to hit them quite quickly. I say last week the goals they were conceded, two from mistakes at the back. As we see a foul there on Guitian. Antonio Martinez. Clipping the heels of the defender there. Now Álvaro Vázquez back to Carlos Nieto. He leaves it to Agueras, back to Nieto on the left hand side. Now Nieto again, flicked on by Ibekeme, but picked up by Carlos Pita. There'll be a foul there yet. Miguel Veira. Dumped to the ground. And so Zaragoza, the recent turnaround has seen them climb up the table. They had a pretty ordinary, well, a decent start to the campaign. 1-2 drew to the first 4 games, sorry. But since then, a run of 8 games without a win. And only 1 win in 14. So them really dropped down the table. It's on their recent form of 3 wins in the last 6. I've seen them climb back away from the relegation places and towards relative safety. They were so tight, so many teams down there, that 1 win can really cover the troubles of a club and push them up a couple of places, but still keep them in touch of the relegation zone. see Gritian bring the ball out of defence using Benito. Infield to Zapata. Switches the ball across the left a bit behind Carlos Nieto. You see the rain coming down in the background there. Now a nice ball in behind for Ibakeme to cross into the penalty area, but that's thumped away by Jose Carlos Ramirez. Now Carlos Pita with a calm head in midfield. Goes back to his goalkeeper and then thumped away first time by Juan Carlos. But straight up for a throw. Ibakeme again. Inside, there's right foot shot, it's come back off the post and he's put over the bar. Tremendous chance again for Alvaro Vasquez. It was James Ibakeme shot who came back off the post. Juan Carlos Martin was beaten. Ibakeme was dumped on the ground and then pretty much an open goal for Alvaro Vasquez. Tremendous shot back off the post, another chance for Zaragoza. Well, we said before, would Alvaro Vasquez get an easier chance than that? Well, the answer was yes. That was an open goal to him. Had time to take a touch as well. And that's two golden chances that Zaragoza have missed in inside of 13 minutes. So they've never won here in the Anchocaro in 5 visits. I think if they don't take their chances, they never will. And here's Pombo going through midfield. There's Alberto Soro on the overlap. Here's Pombo again. Carlos Pita to Iriome. Instructions to go back. And Valentin does head back to his goalkeeper. Picks it up again now. Lugo up to build, but Lugo not yet to create anything or really have any decent possession in the Zaragoza half. But that's a neat turn by Tony Martinez. He's away down the right hand side. He's got Christian Vieri in the penalty area. Christian Herrera, sorry, in the penalty area. It's cleared away before it can reach him. Benito got back. That's Lugo's top goal scorer. He's ready to pounce there, but they have a corner kick. Zaragoza were not convincing on set pieces last week. And here comes Lato with the in-swinging with the corner. Goalkeeper looked to have some contact on his punch away there, but play goes on, swung in again, flicked on, and then pushed over the bar. Good save by Christian Alvarez. That's Miguel Vieira. He's down the first punch away by Alvarez. Surprised not to see that given as a foul, the first one. Easy contact with the goalkeeper inside the penalty area. Gives a referee quick to give a free kick, but not in that case. Vieira still in some discomfort there. Play will go on without him. They've got one less target to hit. Zaragoza conceded 2 goals from set pieces last week, both of them then ruled out for offside. Lazo swings with his right foot again. This one's headed away. Picked up by Christian Herrera. I like to Lazo with some time and space to cross in from the right hand side. It's a dangerous ball into the penalty area. Antonio Martinez was coming across the near post. Couldn't make good contact with the ball, but a chance for Lugo, who's finally shown some willing and fighting, some creativity going forward. Chance of an offside as well there, but Antonio Martinez not getting a touch on the ball in the end. Wouldn't have counted. And Zaragoza keen to play it short, keep possession, and they've worked it well through midfield. And now Pomo, and Alberto Soro out on the right hand side as it's cut back towards Pomo, but intercepted by Seoane that time. Herrera, but Zaragoza not giving Lugo time on the ball to just play their way out of danger. There's Valentin coming a bit more infield. Referee has to play to go on, and rightly so. Now we have Lazo out on the left-hand side, looking to cut in on his right foot. He's got an overlapping run. That one's deflected and be picked up by Christian Alvarez. And Zaragoza goal. It's a quick ball out to James Igbekeme. He can now together a lot of distance through midfield. He's got it back off Carlos Pita. His ball to Pomo didn't quite work, but there's no warning or shout for Roberto Soro. Man behind him comes in to take the ball off him. Well, looks like both teams have come to play here. Zaragoza with all their early chances. Another chance to build now with Iguardas. Now with Pombo. That's hacked away by Gerard Valentin. Well, it's worked for them. Here's Lazo. He's made it. Okay, now a slip from Tony Martinez, but he's regained his footing and gained some ground as Lugo take up a promising position. Now Seoane out on the right hand side, back to Gerard Valentin. Now picked as Carlos Pita looks to pick a ball through to Iriome. Skips off the surface, and now Iguardas can bring the ball away. Igbekeme and Pombo combined down the left, and now Zapater. Back to Iguardas. Pombo, a nice ball over the top. Thought about the first time volley. Did Alvaro Vasquez, but eventually runs out of space. Zaragoza back in possession. Aguara spots a pocket of space out on the right hand side, but a bit too much space for Benito. He's offside. See, they're just stuck behind the last man of Jose Carlos Ramirez. See Miguel Vera took a bash to the head from Christian Alvarez, the Zaragoza goalkeeper, from that first corner. And Carlos Martin sends long, it's flicked on. It'll be easy for Guitian to send Hines in the stands and away for a throw-in. See rain coming down even heavier now. And he's turning in a shot from distance. He's palmed away. He might have fallen for Iriome there, but it's picked up by Gerard Valentin. Iriome puts it back in behind. There's Valentin again on the overlap. He goes down inside the penalty area. Referee shakes his head. He goes down again. Again, another head shake from the referee. Nothing doing there. Play allowed to go on as Lazo twists and turns on the far side of the pitch. That was a nice piece of play from Lugo to get the fullback in behind there. And a free kick given. Crowd not happy to see their man go down twice inside the penalty area. Is the first one. No complaints that side. Bit more of a case for possibly the second one. There was actually contact that time. Here's the first shot. He pushed away and Iriome was lurking. We didn't quite fall for him. Alvarez doing well to push the ball away from danger, but now danger from Zaragoza of their own as they cross in from the right hand side, but it's too close to Juan Carlos Martin. And it turned from Iriome. Now Carlos Pita through midfield, picks a pass out to the left hand side, and Jose Carlos Lazo a couple of step overs. He's faced by two. And I've held him up, so he'll have to go back. Now here's the bandaged Vieira stepping through midfield, and he's got Valentin for company out on the right hand side. A chance for him to run at his wingers. Nice couple of step overs and drills into the penalty area. Then Eventually picked up and cleared by Velasquez. Bumps that downfield. And Alvaro Vasquez also slipped, possibly hurt himself. Still down, just out of shot. Lugo go on without him. Now Valentin back to Iriome. Captain Carlos Pita. Ramirez. Time to play a pass, but not too many options for the men in red and white shirts so far. Campabaral. That's blocked by Benito. Probably Lugo's way. So after a bit of a shaky start, Lugo have played their way into this game. You see there's the first fall in the penalty area. It's the second one that has possibly more claim to be a penalty. There was some contact. Referee not interested in that case. It is Iriome, but he's offside as he looks to cross. Zaragoza have been able to find time in midfield for their two plays for Aguirre and Zappa there, but here come Lugo again, and Jose Carlos Lazo has gone clean through. He's been saved by the goalkeeper that time, but he's given a penalty. Penalty given. Lazo's running through. He got into the penalty area, and Guitian pulled him back. He's a decent save by Christian Alvarez in the goal, but Alberto Guitian, I know he slowed his man down enough illegally. It's a clever run inside the fullback. Guitian has no option but to pull his shirt, and then saving tackle by Carlos Nieto. Prevented what would have been a goal on the rebound, but here we see just a pull of the shirt, just enough for the referee to give a free kick, well, to give a penalty. Now joint leading scorer Carlos Pita look to add another one to his tally for the season. He has 6 goals so far in this campaign. If he can make it 7, then Liga will take a relatively early lead, and so those chances, those 2 golden chances for Alvaro Vasquez that he's missed so far. 6 goals is already a career best in one season for Carlos Pita. As he steps up on the right foot, comfortably places the ball into the corner of the goal, but referee will order a retake. Too many Lugo players in the penalty area. He was confidently rolled home. But as we see on the replay, Tony Martinez is kind of in line with the penalty taker out on the far side. Sort of stuttering run from Carlos Pita. Fooled everyone, especially his own teammates. Not already in line, so what does he do here? Does he go the same way? So he changed tactic. And here he comes again on the second attempt. Right-footed shot, goes the other way, finds the corner of the goal. Lugo take an early lead here in Alan Trocado. 25 minutes played. Zaragoza are made to pay for their missed chances. Penalty comfortably stroked home at the second attempt by Carlos Pita. Goalkeeper Christian Alvarez not really given much chance with that. Sent the wrong way. Stuttering run up a second time. Goes to the keeper's left this time. First penalty to the keeper's right. Takes them both. No Lugo players in the area that time on the second one. And Lugo take a lead. Like we say, Zaragoza made to pay for their missed chances. They were unlucky last year, a couple of refereeing decisions going against them. They fell to another defeat the year before. They were 3-1 up, pulled back to 3-3. But they'll have to do it the hard way here. I see Partido scores for the second time this season against Zaragoza. That's when they visited Ramoneda in game week 6 at the back end of September. Partido and Lugo with the goals in a 2-0 win for Lugo that day. Lugo since left the club, but Partido still here, still scoring goals for them. In part the emphasis of one of Lugo's problems, which has been scoring goals, as a central midfielder come central defender, is one of their top scorers, most creative influences. Here he is again, finding Seoane. Played up from that from Jose Carlos Ramirez. Foul out on the far side. Back with Juan Carlos Martin. Sends long again, it's flicked on, but no one really reading that. They come from Christian Herrera that time. And so for all of Zaragoza's promising play in their early chances, they can see the first goal. They might concede the second one here. Tony Martinez, tremendous save from Christian Alvarez. And Verdasca slip at the back, presenting the opportunity to Lugo again. So not enough on the pass from Carlos Nieto. Clean through in front of goal. Another chance goes begging. So on either side really taking their chances in front of goal so far. Zaragoza have missed the clearest two chances, and then Lugo kind of giving back one clear-cut chance of their own. But they do have a corner, which will be taken by Lazo. Swung into the middle of the goal, referee's whistle's gone. Foul given by Carlos Pita on Verdasca. Agustin Vieira's shot has to hit his own man. But Lugo really come into the game. Meant to spirited Zaragoza side, but that's balls played through, and it's just out of the reach of Tony Martinez that time. Again taken quickly, but Zaragoza lost the ball, and Lugo really getting up ahead of steam here. Up is Campabaral. Tucked inside this time, and now it's also Carlos Lasso with a crossing for the left-hand side, but that's well read and claimed by Christian Alvarez. So Lugo last week had a really good chance to pull away from the relegation places. They were playing Numancia, and they're away from home. It's a tough game in the snowy conditions that came down in Soria last week. Mistakes, especially for the second and third goals, led to a 3-0 defeat. With the other results going around, they came into the game just one place above relegation. Ibekeme. Now Nieto, fouled by Iriome. Not a great deal that Iriome could do about that, but failing to get out of the way means the referee gives him a free kick. Captain Zapater swing this in from the Zaragoza left. Let's see how many more chances they'll need to score in this game. It is Zapater swinging with the right foot, dangerous ball over there into the penalty area. It's over everyone. Velasco was prevalent in the penalty area, but he just cleared him. Carlos Pita let it go as well. As Monteagudo watches on. This week saw the Lugo sporting director Emilio Viqueira and his assistant Jose Luis Deus leave the club due to visionary differences. The fourth sporting director in 4 years to leave the club. He's had 6 managers under Tino Saquez has been president. And the club have been in the second tier the whole time. This is certainly a time of inflection for them because they're suddenly looking down at the teams below them. But now starting to pick up some points. And something from sitting kind of at the top of the pile of teams threatened by relegation. It's now very much upon them. There's just 1 place and 3 points, but win here today will take them away. But Zaragoza have something to say about that with the ball in from the right hand side, but it's a good cutout there by Miguel Vieira. Players waiting behind him. Alvaro Vasquez again. Working, it was a simple enough piece of play. Overlapping full-back, giving enough time to cross into the penalty area. Zaragoza have been awarded with the corner. Carlos Nieto take with his left foot to be an in-swing. You'll see the white shirts crowded inside the penalty area. They'll have another goal. Headed away by Ramirez. See the in-swinger again, see the players crowded in around Juan Carlos Martin in the Lugo goal. Swinging again, this one's right underneath his crossbar and claimed confidently. Relieves the pressure on Lugo as the goalkeeper. Took that well, lots of players around him. Windy night, lots of rain. Plenty of potential for that to go wrong, but playing confidently. It's Miguel Vieira tries to stride out from defence and then loses the ball. Throw in an attacking position. So Gerard Valentin flicked on by Seoane. Not particularly well dealt with, but picked up by Christian Alvarez. So Zaragoza's quick start. Not made the most of it, missed their chances. Conceded the penalty, and after a retake, Carlos Pita stroking home. Now Zaragoza have shown potential. They look like they have some goals in them, but I say they've missed their chances so far, and we'll see how many more they can create. We come to 10 minutes to play till half time. Valentin throws long down the line, but that's cut out and then picked up by Alvaro Vasquez. Here's Pombo. Picked up again. Alberto Soro sees the overlapping run, but Pombo quick there to retrieve possession for his team. Alvaro Vasquez. Now Carlos Nieto. Left foot shot comes through, but doesn't have the power or the accuracy to beat Juan Carlos Martin from that distance. It could be worth a try. Conditions are not favourable for goalkeepers. The ball can skid off the surface. There are a couple of divots on this pitch. It's not quite the carpet it would seem from the far camera angle. Miguel Vieira down again. He's usually getting back to his feet. Some further instruction. It was Jose Carlos last thought, speaking to his manager Alberto Monteagudo there, his run that led to the first goal, the penalty. Lugo started the weekend in 17th, but results elsewhere have seen them drop a place to 18th. As Josete Malagon, they're warming up on the touchline. Dropped from the team this week. It was, especially for the second goal, his mistake in not controlling the ball well led to the second goal for Numancia. In the first goal, he was not in line with his defenders, playing the man onside. The first goal, and on the third one, he was not close enough to strike or Eduardo thought. The third one in the 90th minute, so he lost his place this week. Change of formation. There's a bit of a wobbly start from Lugo, but they've grown into the game and they've got the lead playing this 4-4-2 formation. Christian Herrera has to bring the ball out from defence, and he's done really well. He's found Mr. Carlos Lazo. If we've got 4-on-3 here of Lugo. Herrera again, this one's cut out, another claim for a penalty. Not given. Shouts for handball. Referee will give that as a foul by Tony Martinez on Benito. Claiming they should have had a penalty for handball. We'll watch it again. Looks like it does. Let's see, in a slow motion, what does this come off? Well, the hand does come up towards the head. Certainly within the rights to claim for that one. Zaragoza give the ball away, and Carlos Peter will be happy to just watch that roll out for a throw-in. And watch again that shout. We see the referee judging they did hit the head. I mean, he does bring his arm up towards the ball. Needs to get that exactly right, otherwise that would have been a certain second penalty. In the way Carlos Peter struck home the first two was a foul by Carlos Nieto on Iriome. I say in the way Carlos Peter struck home the first two penalties, he bet on him to put away a third. And he's Christian Alvarez and Nieto coming forward again. He became in support. And Nieto, but Pombo will pick this one up, but half promising position. Zaragoza can't make anything of it. We'll have to go all the way back to Guitian. I'll swing right, but this time Benito's control lets him down. Ball seems a bit loose in possession, but Guadal sends it forward, but not accurately. It's picked up again by Zaragoza. And again under pressure. And Marcel Lascelles giving it away. He's up to the edge of the penalty area now. A couple of step overs, but then good recovery from Verdasca. Held his man off. They were 2-on-1 there with Lugo. That was a good chance for them. This is a handball. Given against Seoane. Great chance there. That was Mr. Carlos Lazo with step overs. Yellow card given for preventing the counter-attack. Really promising position. You'd have to say, with the benefit of hindsight, that Lazo probably chose the wrong option there to try and dribble past his man. And then feeding Christian Herrera or Tony Martinez, who were to his right. Pombo's upping, made deep to receive the ball. That's well won back by Pita in midfield. And Lazo with a scoop over the top towards Tony Martinez, who's been given offside eventually. I think he himself knew he'd made his run too early that time. You see, just going beyond the last line of the defence. Lugo looking more and more dangerous on the counter-attack, but they've been opened up a bit here with Alvaro Vasquez. He can keep this in play. A neat turn. He's won a corner for his side. Off Gerard Valentin. Zaragoza will look to strike back before half-time. It'll be Pombo to swing this in with his right foot from the Zaragoza left. He's taking it short to Nieto. Now back to Pombo. He's quickly outnumbered. Corner opportunity. Looks to have passed them by, but Mbeke swings into the penalty area, but no white shirts attacking that, and it's easy for Juan Carlos Martin to grab. Send long against this right hand side, but Lugo win the second ball. A chance to build again with Iriome. Lugo eventually give the ball away. Zaragoza just ending this half slightly stronger of the two sides. Chance for Iriome, but they've lost the ball again. Neither side really able to keep possession in the last few moments. I see another loss of the ball there. It's played across, and then again, just as it looks to open up for Zapata, they will slam the door shut on him, and again one back in midfield by Martinez. Now Herrera, Alpita. Herrera again looks to play the ball forward quickly for Tony Martinez, but cut out well that time by Verdasca. Now Guitayan, left for Carlos Nieto. He has Igbekemi inside. Referee gives a foul against Gerard Valentin. Foul on Pombo. As we just watch the replay again there, Valentin was the wrong side of Pombo. Went into the tackle, Pombo goes to around. Easy decision for the referee to make. And now Verdasca. He became it. He's lost the ball well won back there in a defensive position by Seoane, and then gets the free kick as well as we approach the last minute of the first half. Of half-time approaches us. Referee encouraging Juan Carlos Martin to get a move on, even though there are only a few seconds remaining in this first half, and it's sent long downfield and easily cleared away by Zaragoza. Oh, it's been missed, and there Tony Alvarez is in again. This is one of his better chances, and he's gone down in the penalty area, and it's a penalty, and it's a yellow card given for Jose Carlos Ramirez. He's claiming he's won the ball, but they missed the first one. It was just almost a hopeful punt downfield. Jose Carlos will be suspended for the next game. Alvaro Vasquez was clean through. His third tremendous chance of the game. You see, just a hopeful punt downfield. They leave him 1 against 1. And Jose Carlos, well, he misses the ball completely and is forced into a desperate tackle. From that view, it doesn't look like he wins the ball. Doesn't look like he wins the ball from that view either. And well, last season, the season before, he would have been sent off for that as a deny of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. It was Josete Malagon 3 weeks ago in Malaga. Similar position outside the box. Took down the last man. He was sent off, but it wasn't a penalty. But now Alvaro Vasquez with another golden opportunity to equalise for Zaragoza right on half-time. Up he steps, right foot, wide. He's missed the penalty. He's missed, I think, 2 open goals so far, and now he's missed a penalty. It was high wide, it was a confident run-up. Juan Carlos Martin didn't move, and he's put it wide. I don't know how many times I need to say, will Alvaro Vasquez have an easier chance to score? Each time he's proven me wrong, and he's put another one wide of penalty. It's as good a chance he's going to get. 3 golden chances for him. He should really have a hat-trick so far. We're not even at half-time. As it is, Zaragoza remain a goal down. And that will be that for the first half. Entertaining game here in Ancho Carro. As home side Lugo go in at half-time 1-0 up against Zaragoza. Zaragoza having 3 tremendous chances to score, all falling to Alvaro Vasquez. But it's the home side who've taken an opportunity. A Carlos Pita penalty after Jose Carlos Lazo was pulled back in the penalty area. Entertaining game, obviously hoping for much more in the second half. As it stands, 1-0 to Lugo at half-time. Zaragoza have never won here in Ancho Carro in 5 attempts. Of the last 10 games between these two sides, Lugo have won 2, Zaragoza 3 and 5 draws. In the last 3 games between these two sides, the first team to score has gone on to win the game. Zaragoza have some early possession in the second half. They bring through Benito, the right back, with 29 Alberto Soro. Back to Guitian. Tries to loft the ball over the defence. It's probably a foul on Beira, but referee allows the play to go on. Now fouled by Jose Lazo on Iguaras. Entertaining game in the first half, not quite pulsating, but certainly both teams attacking well and exposing the frailties of both defenses. Now Zaragoza with a early chance in the second half to swing from the free kick. It's flicked on towards the back post, and there is Alvaro Vasquez, but it's hooked away from in front of him by Tony Martinez, and then thumped downfield. Inigo Iguaras back to his goalkeeper. Now Zaragoza, as with the first half, starting with plenty of possession. Looking to make the early run in. Gets the build down the right hand side of Benito with a chance to cross into the penalty area. It's hit high, not necessarily away, and headed away by Ramirez to head to the penalty area, and then finally clearance is finished by Christian Herrera. Drops to Iguaras and use Nieto. Now a neat turn down left hand side by Igbekeme. Has to cut back. Use Pombo. Neat 1-2 there. Right foot shot by Pombo. Pushed away. Goalkeeper Juan Carlos Martin. I think it just went wide, in fact. But neat interplay. Right foot shot going just wide of the post, but again Zaragoza, as with the first half, starting brightly, creating the first half chance of the game so far, of the half so far. And Lugo only passed it out, but they've won it back, and then good foot in by Verdasca. And one time in the first half made a really good tackle on Jose Lazo to prevent them running through. But here is Lazo onto his left foot. Let's play. Looks like it's just gone a little bit behind Iriomi, but they've made the most of it. Campo Baral can cross with his right foot, headed on, flicked on into the penalty area, and just wide from Christian Herrera. They recycle that well. Campo Baral's ball in, just looking to flick that on into the far corner of the goal. And you see what he was trying to do, but it just went wide. Zaragoza looked to play the ball from the back. That was dangerous play, and almost let Iriomi in there for a moment. It will be a throw to Lugo. As it stands, such as the tight nature of the league, with a 1-0 win they will jump up 4 places, up to 14th. It'll be 6 points clear of Extremadura. Zaragoza have something to say about that, and there's a long-range shot from Alvaro Vasquez. Well wide for Zaragoza. You see Lugo overtake them, they'll drop 1 place to 16th. 27 points, and they'll just stay 4 points above Extremadura in the final relegation spot. Well won back by Roberto Soro. Here's Soro again. As Campo Baral gets back to him, but at the expense of a corner. So realistically, from looking at the league, there's at the start of the game it was Lugo on 26 points, and 3 teams on 27 points, and Elche on 28 points. That's Benito with Pombo, and a really good chance to cross the ball into the box. It's Benito again. It's deep beyond the far post, and it's cleared up by Carlos Peter. He heads up, then volleys away out for a throw-in. So from Elche on 28 points, got Numancia in 13th on 30, then Almeria on 31. They play each other tomorrow. Ibrahimi blocked out by Carlos Pita. Zaragoza maintaining possession. Turn from Higuaras in midfield, but can't find the ball through. It's cut out, and Lugo looks to counter-attack, but it's been cut out. Still on Bombo, and Carlos Ramirez cuts out in defence and steps in again, but Carlos Peters lost that one, and a left foot shot from James Ibrahimi goes over the top of the crossbar, but a bit loose in defence there from Zaragoza. They had a couple of chances to clear the lines and get the ball away. Didn't take them in. In the end, James Ibrahimi's shot goes over the top of the crossbar. And 2 attempts this half that they've mustered up in the first 7 minutes. Lugo yet to, apart from their penalty, which came from a great one through by Lazo, not created that much. Zaragoza created much more, but I say they've missed their chances. But a chance for Lugo to put that right now. They have a corner. Iriomi's doing well down that right-hand side, gets a set piece for his team. It will be Lazo as ever. From that right-hand side, the tall man Carlos Pita and Miguel Vera look for more defensive positions. It's swung into the penalty area, but it's over the head of everyone. couple of bounces before Harry will pick that up and feed it back to Sioane. Carlos Peters dropped back and looks to play that through, but Pombo's read that and picked it up, but Carlos Peters blocks him off. Carpisi defending Acampo Baral. Ramirez. And Juan Carlos Martin can send this long but straight out of play. Rio not tall enough to reach that one. Carlos Nieto will take a throw, and we're already on the right hand side with Benito. And Zaragoza just starting to hug possession, as is their way to play. Now Benito, that ball forward isn't accurate enough, but Lugo looks to counter-attack, but it's been cut out, and Benito again looks to play the ball through to James Ipekeme. Still a little bit too much on it. See, there's Iriome tussling with Verdasca. That's that previous corner. There's Iriome, who's now down. How it came about. I think he does well, gets between two defenders and puts it across and gets a corner for his team. Substitute is being warmed up. Already it will be the end of Iriome's game. Will be a straight sort of midfielder's Tete will come on to replace him. The 22-year-old didn't make it off the bench last week. Came on in the 3-2 win against Real Mahalo Honda the week before. His second game for the club. Tete Jose. Player on loan from Gymnastic. Christian Herrera there. Peter a bit too much on that for Carlos Lazo. Need all their available resources for the rest of the season. They're not going to be dragged into a relegation fight. Good to see someone like Iriome, who's featured so much this season, will be a concern to them. Now got a chance to the right foot shot, good save. Chance again. That one's been put wide. And I thought, decent move, ball forward for Valentin, first time pass, and Carlos Peters just a bit too close to goalkeeper Christian Alvarez with the first one. And the second one kind of slashed at the ball a bit there. Sends it way wide. That's the first sign we've had from Lugo that they have an intention of doubling their lead in the second half. Zaragoza again with the steady build-up play. It became it challenged in midfield. Will be the first change of the game Zaragoza. There's Alberto Zapatero. Former Lokomotiv Moscow player will leave us. Linares, who comes on. Linares comes on as Zaragoza look for the goal to bring them back level in the game. Overthrowing in their left back area. That's a foul given away. Chance for Lugo to load the penalty area again. Linares just coming off for his second appearance for the club. He's been let go by Breos Deportivo during January. But Zaragoza have some defending to do here. Lugo with another chance to put the ball into the penalty area of Zaragoza. As we mentioned last week, not too confident on set pieces, defending them at least. Now with Lugo with a chance, it's flicked on. Miguel Vieira won the header. Straight at Christian Alvarez in their goal, but there was enough pace on the ball in. If that went just a little bit either side of him, that could have been 2-0 to Lugo on a real snatch and grab for them, as they haven't threatened that much so far in this game. Just one goal from the penalty that they've got. Zaragoza guilty of missing their chances, but here they come again. Here's Alvaro Vasquez to Iguaras in midfield. On the right is Benito. Puts the cross, but that's charged down, so they look to play their way through. Chips in towards the back post and then calmly headed down back to his keeper by Gerard Valentin. Campobaral. Forced to go backwards. Ramirez and now Silvani. Here's to Miguel Vieira. Carlos Pita gets that one wrong. Looks upwards to see what he was trying to do, but yeah, just sent that skyward and out of play. See possible further changes from Zaragoza. They have another throw on the far side. There, just happy to see that one out of play for a throw-in for his team. Slightly scrappy passage of play. He's really able to dominate the ball and the conditions in the last few moments. So for Zaragoza, they have a visited lead of Albacete next week before going to fourth place Osasuna. So really do pick up some points here with a tough couple of games. They then play Almeria and then Granada, who are in second. So in the next 4 games they play 3 teams in promotion places. Actually now Jose Lato comes after Lasso and played over the top. Was just a bit too much on there for Christian Herrera to reach. Therefore Lugo, they have a slightly more appetising run of fixtures. They play Mallorca away, which will be a tough game, before Elche at home, which are just above them in the league. But Oviedo and Cádiz are 2 more mid-table sides, before leaders Albacete visit El Anchocaro the back end of next month. A neat turn in midfield there from Iguaras, and now he's found Alberto Soro. Up on the left-hand side is Nieto, crossing to the penalty area, headed away. Back to Iguaras. Now Pombo. Neat turn to get himself away from Campobaral. Now ball over the top is found. Benito in the penalty area, turned in. And Zaragoza are level. Here's the substitute Linares. He's only been on the field less than 5 minutes. It's a lovely ball over the top from Iguaras. Benito's in behind the defence. He turned it back to Linares. And he had no option but just to turn the ball into the net. Zaragoza are level on the balance of play. It's everything that they've deserved. It's taken them just over an hour to find the goal. He's just onside, a neat run. Lazo ball watching. I'll turn back and first time finish. Into the goal. Benito, the fullbacks of Zaragoza have been a threat. They've always been looking to get forward. It was a calm pullback, didn't panic. Didn't just look to thump the ball into a dangerous kind of percentage area. Played the ball straight to Linares. And Zaragoza eventually have their equaliser. So game on again in Estadio Anchocarro. Lugo have been pulled back. Zaragoza, their possession there looked to have just lost their way a little bit in the 5 minutes before the goal, but eventually found a bit of possession, found the gap behind Carlos Lazo. Benito allowed to steal in and play the ball back to Linares to give them the equaliser. But now the Lugo have instant reply. They have the ball. Here is Lazo, and Campobaral looks to play Lazo in again, but can't get him through that time. And now down goes Campobaral. Referee thinks he's put himself to the ground and gives him the yellow card. I think it might be the second time after the one in the first half where he goes to the ground in the penalty area. A pretty minimal contact. Referee not having that. Now Campobaral is the third Lugo player to go into the referee's notebook, fourth overall. Nice. Lazo and Lugo just hold on to the ball since they've been pegged back. Here's Edu Campobaral. Lugo looking to be a little bit more secure in possession in the last few moments. Ramirez now look to bring the ball out from the fence. He's pinged the ball over the top to Christian Herrera. He's crossing to the middle. He's not fully cleared. Looked like Velasco will be able to clear that, but he's Tete with a twist and turn out on the right hand side now. Chance to cross in, but it's blocked that time by Alvaro Vasquez, helping out his team in defence. Pazquita can bring that down, but his control abandons him for a moment. Again, it's very rushed in midfield, but a foul given away by Seoane. As we watch again, Campobaral is really well to win that back, but so there is minimal contact as he goes to ground, but for me not enough to give a penalty. Like one way or another, Campobaral was going to ground out of that challenge. And here comes Zaragoza again. We get the end to Verdasca. Tian. Wide to Bekeme now. The assist maker Alberto Benito running it them again. Looks to have just run out of space. Linesman eventually signalling that the ball did cross the line. Let's see if it didn't go out the first time. It certainly did the second. Carlos Peter making his point known to the referee. The last 23-24 minutes of the game. So the sides will settle for a draw. Doesn't look like in the way the teams have approached this game so far, and is Tete not giving Carlos Nieto any time to bring that out from defence. As I watch that dive decision given again. Vieira quick to win that back. He's been high-paced. As we see the second change for Zaragoza being lined up, final instructions being given by Victor Fernandez. That's foul given. Just as Zaragoza were looking to put through goal scorer Linares there. Just catching back Gerard Valentin. As Alberto Soro's evening's work is complete. It'll be Aguirre. Diego Aguirre, he'll come on. Come off the bench in 5 of the last 6 games. '15th appearance of the season after signing from Real Vallecano last term. As he wants to replay the goal again. Loves the ball over the top, accurate pullback, and then within 3 touches, Zaragoza are level. As Manuel Barrero. His second appearance after signing in the January transfer window. Can he manage a first goal for his team that would push as well before the equaliser? Lugo are looking to move up 4 places in the table, and so they've been pegged back. Now a switch of play out to the right hand side. Tete's waiting, and he'll be back onto his left foot. And an entire shot from distance is a good save, but the rebound is there, and it's a save again. You look for all the world as if Manu Barrera was just going to lift that over Christian Alvarez and into the goal. He's onside. It was a decent save, but pushed the ball right into the middle of the goal where Barrera was waiting. And just as it looked like he was just going to loft the ball into the goal, nonchalantly the left arm for Christian Alvarez goes up. Then he keeps his side level. Entertaining game continues, and here come Zaragoza on the counter-attack with Barrero now. Romo now out to the left-hand side. Just a step over and cross, it's deflected away for a corner. Doesn't look like either side's going to be settling for a draw here. Last those shots, he does well to get down, does Alvarez. He doesn't manage to push the ball away from danger. Barrero's there, and it looks like it just looked like for a second he'd outsmarted the goalkeeper and lifted the ball over him. And here's Pombo with the corner. He's swung with his right foot in towards the back post, headed across by Linares. Looked at the back header, and it's in again. Zaragoza have turned it round. Here's the defender Guitian, who taps home a corner routine. Works for them this time. He's Linares' header at the back post, back across into the middle of the goal, into the danger area. And it's Guitian who taps home, and Zaragoza have turned it around. Here's Alberto Guitian, who taps home, and watch it again. Here's Linares at the back post. And it's Juarez who's making a nuisance of himself in the middle with the back heel. And Guitian was there to tap home. That's his first goal of the season. It's his first goal for scoring for Valladolid in this 2017-18 season. Only his 4th career goal in his 8th game for Zaragoza. He's turned it around for them. I say they've never won here at the Anchagaro Stadium. They've come from behind, they're doing it the hard way. They have created more chances. Let's see what Lugo have in reserve. They just created a really good chance for Manu Barrera. Zaragoza went straight down the other end, won a corner. And they've got a goal from it. They've turned this game around. Now Lugo, I mean, scoring goals has been one of their many problems this season. And at home they've managed 17, which isn't too bad. Only 6 on their travels has really hurt them. So in fact, 17 goals is one of the league's better totals. It's a pretty average level, decrying a team lying in 18th. So Lugo with potentially some games against some other teams in mid-table to come. They would really need a win. Zaragoza with a tricky run of games against sides right at the top of the league. Coming up, this will be a really important 3 points for them. Linares can't get away from Miguel Barrera that time. He goes to ground. Referee again showing no interest in giving a free kick as Lazo trekking back quickly. And now Lugo protesting the innocence of Miguel Barrera. I see up against Linares. It's a nice attempt at a turn. You see the elbow does just catch him. I'm not sure if he's looking or knows exactly where Linares is. Referee giving that it was unintentional. Allowing play to go on. Zaragoza continue. The same again, they can't quite get to that one, but had to wait for a throw in. Goal scorer at Linares. 15 minutes to go, just under 15 minutes to go now. So we've turned this game around for Zaragoza. Go over the chances they missed in the first half, including the penalty. They've picked themselves up and they've got 2 in the second half, and no one has come back to win in this fixture for quite some time. Now Zaragoza about to upset the record books. Here's a crossing from the right side. Barrero's there again. It's cleared away, but chance to come back as Valentin has to take for company, and then Carlos Peter, lovely ball inside. Carlos Lazo with the back heel, but not quite enough on it to get that away from Aguaras. And a chance now for Zaragoza to counter. And Benito strides over halfway. Here's Alvaro Vasquez. Aguaras again. Just stepping past. Here's Mares now. Alvaro again out on the right hand side. And some wires crossed the air between Pombo and Aguaras. It doesn't quite offer them. There's Linares blocking the counter attack. Lugo now had to just add a little bit of urgency in the game. Carlos Peter lets it run, but there's no one behind him. Stepped in, he's Gutian, the goal scorer. Now Linares. Back to Benito. Gutian again. Last change, Ibekeme dropping in. Substitution being lined up for both sides. It'll be Zaragoza's last change. Now here's Pombo. He's dropping off the striker's line and allowed to pick the ball out to the right hand side, and Alvaro Vasquez. Benito in support. Zaragoza just keeping the ball, not looking to throw the ball into the penalty area at the first opportunity, but they do have 3 white shirts in there. But Benito's on the overlap again. He's crossed in, that was cleared away, but Alvaro Vasquez is fallen into the box, and Pombo onto his right foot. Can't get the shot away. Eventually fouls Carlo Pita. Rain still coming down. It'll be a change from each side. Pombo couldn't get the quite enough space to get the shot away there. It's a foul given by the referee. As it lapped up, will take off, will come off, and he'll be replaced by Estriche. And Javi Ross will come on. That'll be Pombo's last action of the game. Attempt to get that shot away. Dropping. Javi Ross comes on. Had been suggested that he might start the game, Javi Ross. He's not been in the last 3 matchday squads. Watched the goal again as a back heel and then just tapped home by Roberto Guitian. Given away at the back by Zaragoza. There's a Lugo platform to attack, and Artete will switch from left to right. Brought down on the far side by Christian Herrera. Now Valentin. Not allowed to get his cross away. Decent defensive work, but they've got the ball in eventually. Getting behind their team. And we're going to need to pull something out the bag in the next 10 minutes. Otherwise they're going to be doomed to another painful defeat. That's good defending game by Benito. Goal kick. If the Liga, their recent run of results, they just run out of form kind of at exactly the wrong time. So they beat Mahara Honda 2 weeks ago. They're 3 goals up, eventually won 3-2. Difficult defeat last week away at Numancia. Forgiven their defeat away at Malaga. Malaga taking a lot of points from teams at home, but before that was a run of 4 successive draws. And here come Zaragoza again with David Aguirre. Vasquez and Aguirre again, twisting and turning inside the penalty area. He's onto his right foot, ball into the middle. He's eventually cut out. Artete with a chance to clear. That's a reckless tackle from Vasquez. It will be a yellow card for a former Espanyol player. Vasquez was Morente on his knee, pretty much what he was doing there. Tete got past him and decided to bring him down was the best option. Confirmation of the yellow card for Alvaro Vasquez. Hooked away by Iguaras. Not close enough to Linares, but picked it by Miguel Vera, but Dimitri on the pass. Here Carlos Pita, another move breaks down. As time starts to tick away from Lugo. Zaragoza's run looks to continue. They're picking up points in each of the last 3 games. Another win here would, as it stands, propel them up the table even further. All the way to 14th if they were to hang on to this result. Have a place above Elche, who'll play tomorrow. And they have another 7 minutes plus stoppage time to hang out hang on to whatever Lugo could throw at them. Getting nervous on the touchline. Victor Fernandez and Alberto Monteagudo. Final instructions for their players for these final minutes. Swung in by Peter, flicked on towards the back post, hooked across the penalty area, not cleared away at the first time, eventually hooked away by Alvaro Vasquez. Carlos Peter with a calm header back to Campo Baral, but there's too much on that. There's plenty of time for Christian Alvarez in the Zaragoza goal just to bring that down and eat up a few more precious seconds for his side. So how important that save he made at 1-1 from Memo Barrero. A big left hand going up to stop the ball just floating into the goal. Zaragoza went straight down to the end of the pitch, won a corner, eventually scored from it. But here's Carlos Pita. Siwani inside to Carlos Pita again. He spotted the overlapping run of Gerard Valentin out on the far side, but his first touch lets him down. Eventually fouls his man in Nieto. Maybe a yellow card to the full back, so that's the fourth of the game. Valenti, full back there, just catches Nieto after the ball had gone. Mars in the air. Rain still coming down. And Lugo with a bit of trouble here. They haven't created that much in the second half. It's that one really good chance for Manuel Barrero, falling up on the rebound of Carlos Lato's shot, but apart from that, they haven't created too much. Zaragoza with those 3 great chances in the first half and 2 goals in the second. Like that might be enough to win in this game, but still 5 minutes to go. Let's see what both sides can create. See the game turned around in 10 minutes, but chance now. Christian Herrera can't quite reach that one. Guaras, well, I think cleared now. Alvaro Vasquez, in support by Ibrahimi. Now Aguirre. Left hand side back to Guaras. Inside to Javi Ros. The first touch is for him. Back by Christian. All the way back to Christian. Alvarez will pick up Benito. I can't keep possession for too long. Carlos Pito again with a probing pass, looking to get his team in behind, and it's fallen through to Barrero. Good challenge. Comes in by Radasca. Now Tete looking to twist and turn inside the penalty area, see what he can create for his side, but it's blocked away by Benito this time, and it will be a Zaragoza throw. Just a chance of an opening there. And Barrero getting in behind again. Carlos Pito's initial pass, creating the danger, and Barrero was just in and took a really good sliding tackle from Verdasca to prevent that being a shot on goal. Now good work out on the right hand side by Valenti, twisting and turning now. Christian Herrera, but again that's blocked away by Verdasca. But Lugo pressuring high, winning the ball back quickly. It's Seoane. Ball stays in play. Is Carlos Pita, now Herrera onto his left foot, could shoot, and it's just ahead of Manuel Barrero. They're given plenty of time. This might be offside decision given. tick down. We're in the last 2 minutes of the 90. There'll be some time added on as Miguel Vieira heads clean out. Seoane comes through that challenge with the ball, but briefly Lugo have to go back. Now Carlos Ramirez. After Miguel Vieira, the Portuguese in now. Campo Baral, and doesn't quite make it stick to Herrera that time. Now Zaragoza have another throw. I think Zaragoza largely kept Lugo at arm's length. Not one big chance in each half of the home side, but it's not been a great period to play when you think Lugo have really been threatening. Even in this last passage, in the last 10 minutes or so, where they've had plenty of the ball, but only one real half chance for Manu Barreiro to show for it. And that didn't end in a shot on target. Aguaras gives a foul away. And again another free kick there. Usual set piece man. Jose Lazo off the pitch. So fall to Carlos Pita to try and deliver something into the penalty area now. 5 red and white shirts to aim for. It flicks in towards Barreiro. As far as Vieira, sorry, and he's headed over the top of the crossbar. There was a push at the back, I think, from Linares, but nothing given in the end by the referee, except a goal kick. Which again, Alvarez will take his time before thumping back into the Lugo half. We've seen plenty of the ball in the last 5 minutes, but I say they need something. They've got 4 minutes of injury time to go, but they've given away a free kick. Valentin gives away the foul on Ikbekeme. Again, it's just the wrong side. Gives away the foul. Zaragoza are successfully just running the clock down as they have done for the last few minutes. And into injury time, they just chip long in towards the corner, but it gets caught up in the wind and it's headed back at them. But they play head tennis inside the Lugo half, but this will certainly suit the visitors more than the home side. But they've given the ball away now of Zaragoza, and a chance for Campo Baral to stride forward. That's an excellent read and excellent tackle. Yeah, in midfield, Linares. A neat turn by Benito, and again he can just send the ball forward. He gets too much on it for Alvaro Vasquez. It's Lugo with the ball right at the back, and they're 70-80 metres away from the Zaragoza goal, and they've only got a little over 2 minutes to get the ball all the way forward if they're trying to rescue something from this game. Yeah, Valentin has Tete out on the right, wide right, but there's 2 men around him, and he's given a foul away. He was surrounded, he didn't have support. There's Herrera. Again, Zaragoza shutting them down well. And again, Verdasca now can just take his time, place and replace the ball. Now see those 2 white shirts out on the left-hand side. Just hoist it long towards them, and they've come away with the second ball. It's quickly taken away from them by Estriche. But again, he's surrounded by 3 white shirts, and there's nowhere he can go. Zaragoza win the ball back again. And no nonsense defending, just hit forward. And is probably offside. Juan Carlos Martin just to send it long into the net, but it's again Zaragoza happy just to thump it back downfield, get the ball as far away from their goal as possible. Now they've got 11 white shirts behind the ball, they've done well to keep Lugo out so far, but one last chance as Barreiro heads up and Christian Herrera heads on, and Barreiro's back into the penalty area now. Tete on his left foot, that's a good block again. It's that man Verdasca. And a couple of timely blocks in this second half. There's another one there as we approach the last 30 seconds of the game. Home side Lugo have a corner, and they're all up. Juan Carlos Martinez up from his goal. Herrera will look to swing this into the penalty area. It's into the near post. It's hooked up into the middle and then eventually thumped away. And clearance completed by Alvaro Vasquez. And Carlos Martin makes the long way back to his own goal. Tete takes the throw in short. Bit of confusion, but they keep the ball alive. We've gone beyond the 94 minutes that have been allocated. Zaragoza win the ball back, at which point the referee decides to end the game. Tremendous win for Zaragoza. They've done it the hard way. They missed their chances in the first half. They gave away a penalty. They came from behind, but goals in the second half from substitute Linares, and then central defender Alberto Guitian up for a corner kick in his 8th game this season. Scoring won't be the winner for Zaragoza. That puts some comfortable distance between themselves and the relegation zone. Zaragoza move on to 30 points, which puts them 7 clear of Extremadura, and suddenly with some daylight and a bit of relief as we come towards the final run of the season. For home side Lugo, they will just be 3 points above Extremadura and just 1 place above them. Now firmly looking downwards in the table to the teams below when this run continues. A deserved victory for Zaragoza. They created more chances and eventually in the second half put them away. They win 2-1. Full highlights and interviews coming up.
Con el capitán y goleador del Lugo, con Carlos Pita. Carlos, ¿cómo os marcháis después de esta derrota en casa?
How do you leave after this defeat?
Nos ponemos por delante, fallan un penalti, nos vamos al descanso con ventaja. Salimos
in half time.
2-0.
We had a chance to make it 2-0.
Habíamos tenido ocasiones en la primera parte, pero no las materializamos. Tenemos el 2-1 justo antes de que marquen el 1-2.
We had the chance to make it 2-1 before they got back into the game.
En el área o tocan 3 veces el balón y nos marcan gol y ya
And they scored the goal.
abajo, nos aceleramos.
We accelerated after they scored. We didn't create enough chances to make them score. Christian Alvarez has played a great game for Zaragoza, yes. For the 2 years he's been a great goalkeeper for Zaragoza, and he's been decisive today. We had the great chances, he saved them, and nothing else to say. We're working hard, trying to do things the right way to win games. We're suffering a lot more this year than last year to stay up. Yes, agreed. Yes, but in the end it's the hardest way. The situation is tough. We need to win some more games. We're on the limit, it's a bit more complicated, it's a bit more difficult. The words of Carlos Pita.
Estamos con Miguel Linares, que ha
We're with Linares. Come on and say, yeah, goal scorer for this. You happy? Yes, very, very happy. Yes, for the goal. And when a team scores, we're very happy. This deserves prize for the 3 points. We've been a fair victory. We've been the better side.
¿Qué has pensado cuando has marcado ese gol?
Bueno, especialmente mi
When the
mujer,
first
¿no? Que
half didn't go very well. What do you think when you scored the goal? Well, I thought of my wife. She's been up very well.
Que he soñado durante toda mi carrera poder marcar con este escudo y por fin ha llegado el
dreamt of my whole career to score for this team. And what a great game Christian Alvarez has had in the goal. Yeah, he's saved again. When we were drawing, he's saved us again, but we're used to him. He's used to saving us in the games like this. But it's a luxury to have him in the team.